Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. Joined as always by Age and special guest today, Ron Massey Superstar, one of our good mates, Mason McCarthy, or as we like to call him, Mace. Boys, how we going?
Very well, thanks, Jimmy. Or I like to call him, because Mick's not here, Mason McCarthy. And he's probably a bit better looking than Mick. Would you say so yourself, Mace?
Yeah, better looking than Mick. Better bloke, funnier, better tips. I can go all day if I have to.
That's
really.
not hard, the tips part.
But, yeah, pleasure to be on here. I've been hassling you guys for a long time trying to get on here, and it's good to finally get that love, without Mick being here.
Well, you've asked a lot of questions in the past.
Yeah.
So the listeners might recognise your name.
Yes.
And they might think you're an absolute sicko, but here's your time to change that perspective.
No. I'm still a sicko, but half of those questions, bit how you going? But hey,
you are very cast, Mace. But we have a massive episode. We're going to do NRL predictions for every team, where they're going to finish in 2023.
Yep.
NRL what ifs. We got
on penalty.
New segment, Jimmy. Try not to laugh challenge.
Try not to laugh.
That should be fun. So stick around for that, and of course our normal segments. But let's talk about the weekend, Mace. What did you get up to on the weekend?
I followed Mick's tips. And do I look happy about it? No, I lost a lot of money. So thank you again on that, Mick. But no, Saturday, I just went to the gym and then had a few beers on a night out. Went to one of my mates' Christmas work parties.
Nice. Where'd you go?
Cruise Bar. It's a bit of a different place. Yeah, Cruise Bar. It was it's not a bad little spot. But yeah, we're getting a few drinks there for free using the bar tab off of one of the boys.
Yeah, it's rude not to. How good's a bar
tab?
Yeah,
it was pretty good, a free drink, but it's I don't know, I wouldn't recommend Cruise Bar. It's not really.
Where is it?
It's like Darling Harbour, but like on the opposite side of where all like cargo and that are. Yeah, you got to right. It's all it's out of the way. It's not a good spot.
So you're penalty Cruise Bar?
Yeah, penalty and but play on is free drinks. So if you can get free drinks anywhere, that's nearly like try time. I reckon.
So it's a bit of a contradiction though. So.
Yeah, so
but we'll take the free drinks. It overrides everything, I reckon.
It does in the end, yeah.
Is that where the night ended at Cruise Bar, or?
It should have been.
Did you head over to Butter Bing or anything, mate?
No, I went back to my mate's house, kicked on for a little bit, but yeah, look, it's one of those ones where you wish you pulled the pin early, but you didn't, and you regretted it Sunday. So
yeah, we sort of had one of them, didn't we, Jimmy?
We did.
So also, we'll go back to Thursday. I had a little Christmas party.
Yeah,
missed out on Rocks. I missed out on Oztag, and
that's
apparently
a big weekend.
I know.
Jeez.
We started on Thursday.
Missed out on my hat trick.
Jimmy scored a hat trick. Yep. Check your earphones, earplugs at home. He actually scored a hat trick.
Hat trick. 2 intercepts.
2 intercepts. You're pretty much critter.
Yeah. 2 intercepts.
Is this mixed Oztag? Is that how you?
No. It's
taking advantage of poor women playing Oztag?
Division 1 men's.
Division 1 men's.
Top of the table.
And you took 2 intercepts.
2 intercepts.
And how'd you score your third try?
Run away. 2-on-1. The bloke stayed on, tried to mark the winger. Just went straight through. Gassed the centre.
Well, you had big shoes to fill in my absence, so I'm glad you did.
But I tell you what, though, the Velcro shorts that they were wearing, there was something going on there.
What, a bit of extra stickiness, or what's going on?
Either I was just shit house at tagging,
yeah,
which is usually the case. But yeah, you sort of grab onto them and they weren't ripping off. So
it's a good old excuse, that one.
I've
used it a few times.
You just missed the tags. Oh, these bloody Velcro, he must have bought them today. Or something.
The best one I like to use is they're palming.
The palming one.
The
palming one's good. But hat trick. Yeah, it was good. It was a great game. But yeah, fortunately for you, Age, you weren't there.
I wasn't there, but I had a hat trick of fails.
Did
so
you?
The boys in my office, they love the pokies. Yep. And before the Christmas party started, we're pub hopping. So we went to like this first pub, go in the pokey room, no Genghis Khan. So we're like, okay, we'll go to the next one. Go in, we're looking around, no Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Third one, no Genghis Khan. I don't know what's going on in the city with these pubs. The best poker machine is not there.
Is it the best poker machine though? Sorry, mate.
I was going to say, which one did you play?
We're playing the dragon link after that.
See, I tell you one that I've been into.
Tell me, mate.
is that Bull Rush one.
Oh, yeah,
that
I played the
one?
Bull Rush one.
That
It
one,
makes a lot of noise, that one.
that's why I play it. So me and Ben Hanley, shout out Ben Hanley. There you go. There's my first shout
Is
out.
he the owner of that horse Impulse Racing Thoroughbreds?
Oh, let's not talk about that. Lucky. Like seriously,
Bo Constrictor?
Bo Constrictor. Shout out Bo Constrictor.
It ran a good race, second last.
It started last and finished last. I don't know if that's good, but hey, it's consistent.
Shout out to Ben.
But so me and Ben were at the Newmarket Hotel and we were just
The
playing
local.
that. Yeah, the local. And we were like,
What
we'll
day
go
was
get
this? Because
dinner.
I was at the Newey on Saturday.
No, it was 2 weekends ago. So it was Friday night.
Yeah.
And we were just like, we'll go get a feed. And then, the wind blew us into the pokey area.
As it does.
And me and Ben had a little bit of fun playing that bull rush machine. And he was like getting a bit annoyed at the sounds. And I said, turn it up. We turned the sounds up. We got the feature, and then it was carrying on while we were getting the feature. But so I don't mind that machine just because of the nice colours.
Yeah.
Don't know how good
It's
it
fairly
is,
new as well.
Yeah.
And it pays apparently, so.
It pays. So if you get like a feature, it doubles every single time you get the feature on it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All the times 2.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
times 2 every single time.
Okay.
I put 100 through on that Thursday. I got 2 features. They both paid $8, and I was doing $2.50 hits as well. So
Mate.
I'm filthy.
Yeah. No, the pokies. Yeah. We'll get into that on Saturday.
Yeah, let's just
Straight
go
into it.
straight into Saturday.
Type of Tom.
Thai Patong. Would you say it's the best Thai restaurant in Sydney, Jimmy?
Mate, I've been to a lot of Thai restaurants. It's up there. I'll give it to him. It is up there.
Have you been, Mace? Thai Patong in
No,
Newtown?
I'm not a big Thai fan.
What is your top cuisine?
My top cuisine. Wow, that's not in the notes here. I don't know. I don't mind a bit of Italian. I must just say, if there's
Mate,
anything
it's the
good
goat.
about
It's the goat.
Italian,
Pizza,
it is
pasta.
their food. I don't like their people. But no,
This is Mace's last podcast.
no, they're cool. No, like the first time I had Thai, I got food poisoning from it. So
Really?
it's just put me off.
Do you remember what dish you had?
So I was at work. Like there's one of there at work, and I just went there and they just undercooked the chicken and stuff. So it's just put me off it.
Yeah,
completely.
no, that's fair.
Yeah, right.
But then after that, we're in Newtown, so it'd be rude not to go to Marley Bar.
Oh,
We love Marley Bar on
We
the
do
corner.
love Marley Bar.
what's
like
what's the one? There's like another bar.
Oh, is it the Bank?
It's
or
something like that.
Webster's-
And do the cross dressers get up and dance? Have you been to that one?
No, I haven't been. I know
No,
you
we haven't
like
been
that,
that
Mace, but
I know.
I've not gone to
A
that.
few of my mates, I'll shout them out here. Kanoa Pickering, Cooper
Oh,
Kane.
sicko.
We went to Newtown our first time, and we ended up at some random pub, and we're just sitting there like dancing, all this stuff, and then these alarms went off. And they're like, what the hell's going on here? And like 5 cross dressers, like in like the Moulin Rouge kits, like got up and like dancing and stuff.
You would have been loving it, mate.
I've got a photo with like a few of them there. I'll try and find it and send it in.
Jesus. Don't tell us what else you did, Mace. Far out.
Yeah, keep that a
But-
secret.
Yeah,
But,
that wasn't at Marley Bar. And then obviously we're going to go to the Pokies Gym.
Yes, as May said, the win sort of just blows you in there
Yeah.
on a night out. And let me tell you, they weren't paying.
Well, so what did you start with? You put 1 unit into the Pokies. We'll say 1 unit.
We put one in,
And we went through it,
went through it,
rinsed you.
rinsed me.
So we're like, what are we going to do? We're going to repeat this.
Now we're going to be like, you know what? That's not good enough. No feature. I'm going to go again.
It's due.
Well, look, by law, you don't get the feature in your first go through. You
Yeah.
have to go to the
Yeah,
ATM.
you have to.
and
You
get
have to.
money out. That's how it works.
Like,
That's
you
how
don't
they
want to get pinned by the cops or anything. So
No.
Jimmy had to go back to the ATM,
Back to the ATM,
took out another unit,
to get another unit.
fed it into the poker machine.
Went to a different machine. That's where I
That,
went wrong.
that's what that was your
Yeah.
error.
That was the error. That was the error.
Yeah.
And looking back on it, that was a big error. Went to a different machine. Yeah. No feature again.
Okay, and then we went back, had a boogie, had a bit of a dance,
Had a bit of a dance.
and then this bloke comes up to us and taps us on the shoulder.
Yeah,
and we're
one
like,
of the
"Oi,
fans.
What's going on?
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, I love your videos, I love you. And we're like, it's so loud. We're like, what are you saying, bro? Like I love your video. I've been watching him.
Yeah.
I'm like, who do you go for? He's like, Dragons. I'm like, and then he's like, oh, don't talk shit about Dragons, bro. I'll smash you next time you talk shit. I'm like, hey, settle, bro. Settle.
You couldn't hear him because you've never heard anyone actually say
Yes,
they like
I
your
was
videos?
stumped. I was stumped. I'm like,
You
you,
were
actually listen?
confused.
But yeah, no, shout out to him. Yeah, one of our fans.
Yeah, the legendary Dragons fan at Marley Bar. Shout out to you. And it wasn't Yanni Picos.
But yeah, so we had a boogie, and then what do we do?
So
Went back in there.
We thought, oh, that's pretty lucky. We'll go back in, test
Yeah.
our luck.
We were in a good mood. You know what? Go again.
Another unit.
Another unit. No luck again.
No luck again.
Not one feature. Can you believe
No
this?
feature. And
3 units gone.
3 units done. All 3 different machines.
And by that stage, we're like, nah, one more.
Back
Back to the ATM.
to the ATM.
Straight in.
No feature.
Not one. Didn't even want to make any noise.
No.
We're trying every method.
Every
We're
method.
talking to it. We're caressing it. We're talking dirty. We did everything, mate.
Everything you want to think of, we did.
Normally that works as
Yeah.
well.
No,
it does.
Tapping the screen, the whole lot. Didn't work.
Every superstition you can think of didn't work. So we're like, let's round it off to 5 units.
Yeah. We're already there. Let's
You can't
round
go
it.
out on
Really?
like. It has to go multiples of 5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So we're like, oh, wait, only makes sense. So went to a different machine again. And I let Age take over now. And he actually sat in the main chair and we actually got a feature.
So Age was driving the bus.
I
as
was
they
driving it.
He was driving the
So I
bus.
said to the gym, let's change it up completely. You sit over there. I'm in control.
say. Yeah.
And I got a feature.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good one.
It was pathetic.
Pathetic.
Did you gamble?
I think it was like 15 and we gambled it. And we did red because it's always red.
And it was
It
black.
was fucking black.
It was
so,
black, yeah.
And then we rinsed through that. And it was literally rinse and repeat. And it got to the stage where like, Jimmy, that's enough. Let's leave.
Let's leave it. Just on that, Mace, what are your thoughts on gambling? Do you gamble much of the features? Or not the
Yes,
features,
yes.
when you just get like a win, do you gamble it?
So
What's the benchmark?
I just like doing it. I think it's more fun.
Do you go to suit?
I frequently suit, but I don't frequently suit like the big ones. If it's over like,
What's
it
your
depends.
limit?
It,
Is it
if
like,
you, I think if you put in 100, like let's say you go 50-50 with your mate.
yeah,
Yeah.
If it's over $50, I think you keep playing.
yeah.
But if it's under 50,
You
Gambling.
gamble in
you-
some sort.
no, if you're around like $40-50, you gamble it. You have a bit of fun because then
Yeah.
you win, and then you just keep going on.
Back
But
to even.
yeah, there was one story. I was with my mates the other night, and they won the feature. No, they got like they won, gambled it,
Yeah.
and they let me suit it, and I double suited it.
What do you mean? You went 2 suits in
I
a row.
double suited it.
what suit do you remember?
Oh, I think one was like
Or did you
one
alternate?
one was spade, and then one was like a heart. Like there's only 4 to choose
Wait,
from.
what was the payout?
It was like $200.
That's pretty
That's
good.
so good.
And I went like there was like $8 or something, and I double suited it, and they ended up getting $200 from that.
That is
That's
good.
wild.
And then another friend was sitting next to them. He said, and then he goes, suit this, and I double suited that.
So you're the suit king.
I suited
suit
4.
king.
I'd suited 4, and I didn't get a cent for it.
Maybe we've got to take
Probably
you
the
out
cool-
more,
It was
mate.
probably the coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, and you got no reward.
I got nothing for it.
Not even a drink.
I think
Shout ya?
because we left straight after. I was just like, oh, I was just saying that, like, that's the coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sad because it's not very good.
Hey, surely being on this podcast has overtaken that, or are we still like below that?
No, it depends how good it is. I think if we get like a lot of laughs from it, then
Yeah.
it'd probably
I think
be
we
the
will.
coolest thing.
I think we will. But
Yeah.
back to Marley Bar. What time was it? Age? It was about 1:30. You think?
But I
that-
have a quick question about
yes,
Marley Bar.
please.
Is it good, or is it just in the best
It's
place?
safe.
In
I think it's,
Newtown?
I
it's
think
the
if you're
best in Newtown.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's
And it's
safe.
very safe. Like it's always a good crowd, good
Yeah.
mix of people, good food, good
in
vibes.
Newtown, there's a good mix of people in Newtown. You know,
Hey, I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice.
They seem a bit strange out
They
there.
are a bit out of the
You
box,
get some
bit
interesting
old,
cats out there.
Yeah,
but
alternative. That's a
yeah,
good word.
very
for
old.
them.
They're very
Yeah.
old in Newtown.
Very different, but
But there is like a
nice
good
beer
base
garden.
of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, so you can go out there, have a vape,
Have a
chill,
chuff,
have a
whatever you
beer.
Oh,
want.
yeah.
And there's also a downstairs area which is like $35 entry.
Techno music.
Techno,
and
but
stuff.
we didn't want to pay that. We're like, we can't even.
You shouldn't pay for club
No.
entry. It's
No,
ridiculous.
no,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. But it was about 1:30. You think the night's over? What do we do, Age?
Well, nothing
Jumped
good,
in a cab?
nothing good happens after 2, but we decided to go to Bungalow
Jumped
8.
in a cab.
The
We're
local.
like, take us to Bungalow 8. We get there. Lord and behold, it's dead.
Mate, it is the worst I've ever seen it.
You think so at 2 a.m.?
There's like 10 people on the dance floor. So
Anyway.
we walk in line, there's no line.
Yep.
Get to the front, get my ID out on the service app. It's loading, and the guy goes, "Sorry, mate, not today." I'm like, "Bro, what? There's no one in here. You're going to not let me in?" He's like, "Oh, you can't get in with shorts unless you have a collared top."
Yeah, that's
Bro, that killed me.
I feel like they make stuff
Like, it
up,
was
though.
so shit. Like, I didn't want to go in, but just to get rejected hurt.
Yeah, it did.
But
It did.
have you ever not got let in or anything, Mace, for wearing shorts?
Nah, not. I remember like
Not for
the
wearing
same
shorts.
the same night that I did the pokies thing. We all went to Cargo, and
Right around the corner.
luckily one of the boys knew the security guards, and he let us all in. We were all wearing shorts and stuff.
Oh, that's all right.
No, the worst place where you don't get let in is Coogee Pav.
Oh,
Like, I've been with
Really?
boys. They just have like they have a tattoo, and they just say, "Nah, there's no chance you're getting in."
Oh, that's ruthless.
Yeah.
yeah. A lot of those places are very picky. They
Jesus.
just, yeah.
Oh, the Pav's ridiculous. I don't know how anyone gets in.
I don't think you can get in.
Oh,
I've never been in. Nah, that's a joke. We've been a few times. But then after Bungalow, the only option from there was Wynyard Macca's. We've been there
The
like
Golden Arches.
3 times this month.
The last 3 out of 4 weeks. I think.
oh, one thing that I will say that Cast Patrol has done for me that has changed my life
Yep.
is the nugget sauce thing, the aioli and sweet and sour.
Mate,
Thank
how
you.
good is it?
So I've paid my respects with
Thank
that.
you
That's-
for that.
Speaking of nuggets, these fucking nuggets were the best and hottest nuggets I've ever had.
Yeah.
Mind you, we had to wait 20 minutes for our order.
Yeah. You know what the worst thing is when you're at Macca's after a night out? Let's say you got a ticket. It's like 169. They're at 168. You're thinking, beauty, I'm next.
Oh yeah,
170.
You creep closer.
Yeah. You start walking up.
Yeah.
170. Skip ya.
how good's the number 169? But
Oh,
Yeah.
the best.
I've got it once. It nearly made my night.
But yeah, that's the worst. But yeah, we waited about 20 minutes for the food. And yeah, those
and they got up
nuggets.
to like 184, and then we're there just like pulling our, you know what's, and we're like, where the hell's our order?
Yeah.
And then finally after 20 minutes they came, but they were freaking hot.
Mate, I got no idea which one's Wynyard.
Like, have you been to Bungalow?
Yeah.
It's literally like walk straight,
do
like
you
go
go
up
up
the,
the
up
bridge?
the escalators,
bridge,
over the bridge,
in the
Yeah.
train
And
station.
and then go into Wynyard train station. You have to walk a bit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That one sucks. I
Yeah,
hated that.
shit. But like, it's always hot and it's literally right
It's
there.
always
so
packed as well.
It's
packed,
always
dirty.
packed.
Yeah.
It was more packed than Bungalow, too, that much.
Yeah.
You see some characters in the city.
Oh,
two-
mate.
At 2 a.m.
You definitely do.
You're one of them as well.
You wouldn't be too far off, Mace, as well. That's for
That's
sure.
why I was speaking on behalf of myself.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
Yeah, we're all pretty cast. What else? Anyone get up to much on Saturday?
No.
Saturday.
Back in the sin bin on Saturday.
Yeah.
Best bet got rolled.
Yeah, that was
That was
bad,
good fun.
Jim. That was disgusting.
Didn't give it a chance.
So far
Thank you,
back
Chris
and
Parnham.
I did nothing.
But yeah, no, then went to bed, I think, straight away.
Yeah, I was just at my dad's Christmas party at the Newmarket Hotel.
At
Had
the
a mad
local.
feed, few drinks, and then had a slap and walked out. Went
How'd you
home
go on
like-
Saturday?
No luck again. Meanwhile, my mum was next to me just going crazy on the poker machine, like tapping the screens and getting features. I'm like,
Rose is the best
"Fuck
Saturday.
this, I'm leaving.
I'd love to watch it.
Mate, it's in
play
the blood.
pokies.
I actually had no chance. I'll tell you why.
Rose is
My
the
mum was
best.
on the left machine and my nonna was on the other machine.
Oh, wow.
And they were just going crazy. I'm like,
That would have
mate,
been good to watch.
gambling is in my blood.
Yeah, it's in there. But that was it.
But yeah, I think that's our weekend's done, right?
Weekend
Yeah,
sun.
Sunday was pretty cast.
What was cars?
just-
Is this Mick you're
just-
talking about?
Oh,
Please
well-
tell me you didn't get on his best bet, Mace.
I religiously back against Mick on his best bets now.
Yep.
And
How much have you made of that?
I only put like $10 on it. It's more just the fact that I'm betting against Mick and he's losing. That's where
And
I get
you're
my
winning.
joy.
It's so good.
Yeah, I just get joy out of Mick losing.
So for those of you that don't know, when Mick was about 4 tips down, he lost 4 in a row. On the potty, he said, I will not lose 10 in a row. And if I do, I'll get backcast never last tattooed to my ass.
Yeah.
And it's getting real. Shit's getting real. He's 8 in a row losses.
From 8, yep.
I mean, he's stopped some pretty good things as well.
He has.
Like
He
that-
stopped Nature Strip and Animo on the same day,
Yeah, that's
which is
pretty
hard
good.
to do.
Yeah.
The 2 best horses.
He stopped Brazil. He knocked Brazil out of the World Cup.
Yeah, he did.
Was that his best bet?
Yeah, it was his
Oh.
best bet. And him and Spain and Brazil, and the next week they both got eliminated.
I remember seeing the
Spain
Spain
lost.
one. Spain lost, and the ball was like all the way out.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the as well.
The ball's out, but
I was watching that
technically
at
it was in.
work, just laughing.
Oh,
and
it's the
then-
best.
Ah.
But I tell you what was the funniest. The Canucks, we watched it live. He went all the way to Vancouver.
He did.
To watch the Canucks versus the Wild.
The
And
captain's 600th game.
Captain's 600th game.
So that's like Smith playing.
That's like Smith playing like 300.
Yeah. Big
Probably.
game.
And Mick literally kept him scoreless.
Didn't
They had
score.
over 27 shots. Not one went in. 3-0 result.
Yeah.
And he watched it live. We put on a story. 3-0. He walked out.
Yeah.
3-0.
3-0.
So what was the other guys like paying?
Oh, they were even money at the start. They were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Do they not play
$1.90.
draws or something?
Nah, I think they
they go
might.
overtime
No,
or
yeah,
something?
they go to extra time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, for that, there's only one person who deserves cast character of the week. There was a few good runners.
There were some good ones. But congratulations, Mick.
Congratulations,
You absolutely brained everyone else. And we'll tell you how much you brained. Because in second, who do we have, Jim?
Goncalo Ramos from Portugal.
Portuguese player who...
If you haven't seen it, just... I
Google
don't know if you want to see it, but
just
search
Google
it up on Twitter, whatever.
Yeah, Twitter.
He was caught... He got leaked his nude video of him barbecuing.
Yeah.
Not alone, though.
Not alone.
Not alone.
He sent it to probably a girl on Instagram.
Yep.
And it's been leaked.
And he's been leaked, so...
If you really want to see that, it's not that hard. Just go search it.
Go socials.
But also close was Jerome Luai's best man speech.
Yeah.
Mace, what do you have for us? What do you have to say?
What are your thoughts?
I think everyone cringed watching it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they recorded it in the first place, like the whole wedding.
Yeah.
That was what
it was live streamed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They live streamed.
So they had no choice. It was already out.
I found it a bit weird that it was, but look, I don't think there's many good like best man speeches that aren't like a little bit touchy, like touch and go.
Yeah.
But that was like
It was hard. It was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And there was a few jokes in there that probably weren't appropriate, but I thought the stinky ass one was pretty funny. Like,
some of those jokes could be on our segment later. They're trying not to laugh.
like
Dad jokes.
some of the jokes were funny, but then some of the other ones, you just like, mate, you felt bad for.
Yeah, and he came
bizarre,
he came out and apologised, which was
at
least he recognised how bad.
At least
it was.
he knew.
Yeah, I think everyone would have said to him, like, it's like you wake up that like you just have too much.
He was
to
probably
drink,
off his head as well,
and
so.
you end up waking up to all the messages saying, "Oh, you did this last night. You're just having the worst anxiety ever." And imagine that being like live streamed to like the whole of Australia. So I feel a bit bad for him, but at the same time, well, it happens.
He sort of did it to himself.
We've all had our days.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the weekend.
Yeah, that was a long weekend, but that was everything.
That's with Christmas, though. Your weekends look like Christmas time.
Yeah, it's
your
so
weekends
busy.
are a little bit.
So much stuff happening.
It does get a bit busy, but we'll jump into some sport. The FIFA World Cup, it's coming to an end. The 4 teams left.
4 teams are left, and 2 surprising teams. 2 big upsets.
Yep.
Morocco and Croatia are down to the final 4.
Down to the final 4. Mace, have you caught much of the World Cup?
Yeah, I was religiously following the Aussies.
Yes.
As we all were. How good were that? They were going so good.
And then when Australia were out, I was like, I wanted it to come home. I was ready for England to win.
Yeah.
And look, I don't know how that Harry Kane kicks it over the bar. Like, I understand all the pressure and stuff is on, but surely you just go like corners.
But like the first one, I don't know if you saw it. It was
he
like
nailed
perfect.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I read
perfect.
something today that Jordan Henderson, their guy, is he the captain?
I think Kane's the captain.
He
He'd be in the midfield.
he stops the opposition from talking to the penalty taker every time he takes one.
Well, it's smart because
So
you head.
so the first one, he's there and he goes up and speaks to Harry Kane and like cuts everyone off from going to talk to him.
Yeah.
And then for the time in the last penalty, he's not on the field. So people are saying that Jordan Henderson like protects the penalty taker.
And he wasn't
I
there,
thought
so
that was
in his head.
I thought that was pretty interesting that you would need someone to do that, because in the NBA, like if you're shooting free throws and stuff, they go up and like they talk to you and they say, you're not about it, you're not ready for it.
Well, if you caught the Netherlands versus Argentina game, that's what Netherlands did when Martinez, sorry. Martinez went up to take the penalty.
Yep.
They all went up to him, like literally like 7 of them.
Yeah.
And they all said something in his ear. And that's why after they scored, Argentina were just giving it to him.
Is that why?
So that's why. That's
that
what
was
happened.
a very heated game, hey?
Yeah.
There'd be some good things that you could say to someone on the thing that would just make them.
That would just
shaking
roll
a
them,
penalty.
just rattle them.
But imagine how good it would be if you hit it. Like, you know when Thurston went to kick that goal in the grand final?
Yeah.
Imagine if you hit it, like how good
that
you would
relief,
feel.
that feeling.
But then if you missed it, you'd feel so like dog shit.
yeah,
You'd just be like,
in the dumps.
especially during penalties.
Especially when your whole nation's riding you home.
Yeah,
it's a hard one to swallow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Like you said, huge upsets. Brazil's gone.
Mate, Croatia at penalties, a different beast.
That goalkeeper.
They won 2 in a row. That keeper's on roids or crack or something.
Yeah,
He was so good.
He's on fire.
But yeah, that's a massive upset. That was
Morocco beating
ridiculous.
Portugal.
Huge upset as well. Ronaldo's last World Cup, he's
Potentially, yeah.
Surely.
Has he said he's retiring? Or
Oh,
He's like 36, 37,
Yeah.
another 4 years.
I think
he's in pretty good shape.
He
yeah,
is.
he is. But I think him and Messi, that's probably their last one.
Well, if Messi wins, surely you hang him up.
Yeah, 100%. Messi
Or you just go
wins.
play in like the MLS or something.
Yeah,
and
get
just
some
earn
good dosh.
money.
And,
Yeah, well, I think Ronaldo's going to the Saudi Arabia League anyway.
oh, he's getting
Oh,
ridiculous
yeah.
money.
Surely someone would want him. But
He's getting
like,
like
I don't know much about it, but surely Ronaldo's good enough to play.
I don't think
in
anyone
Yeah.
does though.
Yeah, no, he's going to go to like Saudis and get good
Yeah,
money.
he'll get-
He's getting
he'll
like 200 mil a season. Or
He'd
something.
get good money anyway.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
it
But I
makes
think
no
none of
sense.
like
Yeah.
the European clubs want him. 'Cause
I
of
see.
that.
I find that heaps weird because wasn't he like the best player for Man U last year?
He was pretty
Yeah.
good, but then he had just like massive fallouts with the club
Yeah.
and the manager and the players. And
Did you watch that Piers Morgan interview?
no,
when he
what
was just
happened?
paying out the.
Oh, he just said like apparently his kid was really sick, or like his wife had a baby and it like nearly passed away or
Really?
something.
Yeah.
And he said, I can't come to training. It was preseason, and
Yeah.
the coach cracked the shits from him from that.
That's pretty rough. If
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
legit.
That's
rough.
like I was watching all that. I was like, oh, it's
Jesus.
pretty tough way to treat one of the best players
Yeah.
ever.
It's
Like, I
pretty
don't-
bad. And it's like it's his job. He's like an employee.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that happened at your work. It's
yeah,
ruthless.
I know. I would have just called in sick.
Yeah, literally take a sickie.
But,
but yeah, the Moroccan miracle was real, man. 1-0. They've only conceded one goal,
In the whole World Cup.
and it was an own goal.
Yeah. Unreal.
So they're doing some good things. Their passing's pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
The way they hold the ball, and yeah, no, I'm keen to see how they go this
Who
week.
do they verse France?
They versus France.
They versus France.
Surely Mbappe must score.
Mbappe scoring. He's in the
I
hole.
don't know.
I like Giroud.
Bro, he's been playing good.
Apparently he's
a
not
target
that
man.
good.
He's just headers for days.
That's what they.
He's
they
a vet- he's
he's
a
like
veteran.
he's like the leading scorer for France
Yeah,
of all
he
time.
is.
He's just a target
And
man.
he was like an 80 overall on FIFA when I used to play. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
It's because he only has header, no pace.
But aren't France are missing like Benzema, Pogba.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of
they're missing
the,
some big
And they're
names.
still
Kante.
and they're still killing it.
Because
Yeah.
they have good depth, man.
Yeah.
Like even the bloke that did the long shot, Jimmy, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. Go.
Tchouameni?
That was a cracker shot.
It was good. Very good.
Like he's just stepping
He's a good young
up.
player,
Mbappe's
Is he the
One
best
of
in
the-
the world?
Mbappe?
He's one of. We'll touch
Oh,
on
who's
that a
the
bit
best?
later.
Oh,
We have a question there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely up there. He's in flying form.
He's next, eh?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
could be
he's
next.
Um,
him or Holland, I reckon.
But yeah, the semi-finals. So Argentina, Croatia, Wednesday, 2 a.m. So tomorrow morning.
So you'll be listening to this. If you started listening, it's probably half time. And whenever you're listening, the results are already done.
Yeah. And
But
then
what are we going to say, boys, for those listening? Argentina go through?
just for Messi, I think, yeah, I'm going to say they go through.
I reckon it's rorted.
For Argentina to win?
FIFA seems corrupt.
It does.
It
Messi,
does.
Messi in the grand final.
The grand final.
Is that what it is?
It's not NRL.
The World
The
Cup.
Super Bowl. No. Yeah, the
final,
final. Yeah,
yes,
as if like imagine how much money they make if Messi is in the final.
It'll be gangbusters.
Yeah, like
There's
they
so
don't,
many
they don't
vi-
want.
Yeah, there's so
they
many
don't want it
videos
in
on
there.
TikTok about like superstitions, and they're putting all the pieces together. How Argentina have been just like given a free pass through.
Yeah.
Well, they lost to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that
I remember
was
I was watching that.
crazy.
Yeah, we
I
were
needed
as well.
I needed Messi to assist one goal for
And
my
did he
multi.
get it with, like,
no,
offside?
he scored a goal and then he assisted one,
And it got
and then
taken
it got
back.
taken off.
yeah.
Yeah, that game was hard to watch.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and then Thursday morning, France, Morocco. I'd love to see Morocco go through, but I think France.
Alonso and France, mate. We're going all the way. I said it. That was my prediction.
Yeah.
France to win, and they got Morocco, so that says it all. They're going to be there. They'll probably verse Argentina, and that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's enough soccer. Boys, I think we got to get changed for this one. We're going to do NRL predictions for 2023. We'll be back.
Oh, that feels better. And yeah, so we're back. We're going to give our 2023 NRL predictions, ladder predictions, Rookie of the Year, Dally M, Coach of the Year, the whole lot. Let's kick off with Rookie of the Year. Boys, who are we thinking?
Jimmy, I'll start us off. Rookie of the Year, Dog Centre, Paul Alamotti. I think with the absence of Shop, that will free up that left centre spot.
Yep.
And this kid has massive raps. I've seen his highlights. My cousin played with him.
Yep.
He was just rolling kids since he was young. I reckon he can level it up in the big league.
Yep.
And he's my Rookie of the Year. What do you
Beautiful.
got, Jimmy?
I'm going to go a bit of a smoky. Zach Hosking. Just signed with Penrith. That left edge, that left back row spot's now freed up. It's going to be a battle between him and Garner, but yeah, I think he's got a lot of potential and yeah, hopefully he plays a lot.
Mason?
I've gone a little bit of a roughie as well. Repping the Warriors polo today,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna.
what's going on there?
It felt right, you know what I mean? Like, what would I
Are
come?
you a
on?
Waz supporter, Mace?
I'm coming over. I reckon they've just got some nice little signings next year.
They did get some nice signings. We'll touch on them later.
I think they're gonna
So you're going to
surprise
go,
everyone a little bit.
Who's your rookie of the year, SJ, or what are you?
Well, I think Sean Johnson either probably gets injured because he's always injured.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I
Touch
think
wood, we don't
I think,
like injuries, but
I think Ronald
it
Volkman.
happens.
I like him.
Ronald Volkman, yeah.
He's
The Volk.
they went out of their way to get him. You know, they've got some good pieces up there now, like Mitch Barnett and all that they've signed. But I like Ronald Volkman, rookie of the year. You know, you need someone that's gonna come out with the stats. So he'll get a few try assists, kick well, probably score a few tries.
Yeah.
I think that'll
I
help
think it's
him.
just if he gets that spot, that's the big if.
Well, that's why he's a bit rough. If you
Yeah.
could bet on it, it'd be
Yeah,
a decent price. But
But some notable mentions: Isaiah Katoa, Valence Taware, Jack Howarth, and Sonny Luke.
and
Just to name a few.
Bronson Garlic if he gets that spot.
Mason's
Melbourne.
best mate, Garlo.
Yeah.
He should,
Hopefully he gets a spot.
Good
he
luck.
should
to
be
him.
in Origin next year.
How about Daly M, boys? Who are we thinking for Daly M next year?
Well, it'd be rude not to choose Trell Mitt wearing the South shirt. I think the way he finished last year, he came back from his hammy injury and he was guns blazing after that. If he can stay on the pitch, avoid suspension injury, I think he will tally a lot of points from South.
Beautiful.
What do you guys think?
Mace?
I think Turbo Redemption next year. New coach might help. That Seabold was good at South. I think Brisbane went a bit wrong, but I think he can get Turbo, Cherry Evans, Schuster at 6. I think just frees up Turbo so much more. I think he'll just come back.
Yeah.
He'll probably be the best Supercoach player of all time again next year if he's fit and firing. You know, I think
It's literally up to injury.
it. And
if he's fit
If he stays on
yeah.
the field, yeah.
and he plays every game, he's getting
I think it's pretty hard for the other players like Munster, Tedesco. They got to share a few points.
Yeah, well, like Storm, you got Grant, Paps, Munster, to name a few.
Hughes.
Hughes, they're all fighting for the same points.
Yeah,
That's
Turbo.
why Hunt went so good last year with
Yeah.
his.
And
It's
Nico,
coming
that's
second.
how Nico got it.
Yeah,
There probably
exactly.
wasn't anyone
Hines.
else.
Yeah.
So Hines is also a good chance. Jimmy?
Yeah.
Well, since you said that, Mace, I'm actually going to go Teddy. I mean, he's always there and thereabouts.
Best
Or-
player in the world.
So
Best
consistent.
player in the world, so consistent, and yeah, the Roosters I think they're in for a big year. So yeah, on the back of Teddy, so I think he'll get the Daly M next year. Coach of the year,
I reckon. I think Roosters going to have a big one. I think the signing of Brendan Smith was great. That's all they needed was a hooker.
yeah,
And I think Robbo will get Coach of the Year, especially if Roosters like get near that minor premiership and go on with it.
Yeah, I've got Fitzgibbon. Craig Fitzgibbon.
He was close.
Stiff not to get it last
2022,
year.
Yeah.
I think Sharks will probably, they take the experience of last year. They grew a bit. They'll probably get better as well. A few nice signings there, I think. A few young boys coming through. They're just like, I don't know, I really like the way they play footy as well. They just play like side to side, swing the ball around.
Yeah, they love swinging on like third and second and fourth, like
and
early.
then Fitzgibbon probably should have got it last year, I thought, but yeah, I think Fitzgibbon's a really good chance. Even a Smokey would probably be Seabold,
Yeah, if Manly
depending
get
how
top
good
four,
Manly
then
go.
yeah.
Yeah, but I went Fitzgibbon.
Well, I'm going to go the old firm. I'm going to go Bellyache for me. He's lost a few players, lost some, a lot of the veterans this year, but
But they lose players every year.
they lose players every year, and
The same story. They're always there.
they're always going to be good. I'm sure he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. Is it his last year, Bellamy, or is he going to?
There's rumours. I reckon it will depend on how far he goes. If they win the comp,
Yeah,
could just like pull the pin. But I reckon he's close to the end.
Would Munster have stayed if Bellamy was leaving?
That's a good question.
that is a
Maybe
very
he
good
knows
question.
that he's there for like 2 or 3 years, or
Yeah.
Maybe someone else is coming through that's a successful coach in the Origin arena that used to play
Cameron
at Melbourne.
Smith. You reckon?
Cronk?
Cronk?
Who's the coach for Queensland?
Mal.
Slater.
What if Slater comes
Sorry,
in?
I don't even care about those Queenslanders. I don't even
Yeah,
think about
Slater,
them.
yeah.
Slater comes in, coaches.
Yeah.
Munster knows
You're right.
Slater.
He knows something.
There's
Yeah.
something going on behind closed doors.
Beautiful.
Bellyache probably gets coach of the year if he
Yeah.
unleashes Bronson Garlic.
And notable mention Ivan Cleary. He'll be there.
Yeah, Cleary will be there.
And JD.
Seriously.
JD.
South could be in for a big one.
Can Cleary still get coach of the year?
How I don't
much-
even know. Like, what does he have to do?
Did he get it? Who got it last year?
Todd Payton.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, see, as if like.
If there's no clear standouts, and they
Why didn't
come
anyone go
first.
Cleary, Delium?
Dally M?
Well, he
I don't know. I think like
he gets that many points when he's playing. He'll be healthy.
yeah, and there's not too much around him that
No,
like Edwards tally a few, maybe Luai a bit.
Yeah,
but
might change.
yeah, Cleary's
You can't bet on it. There's no.
No, you
point.
can't.
you can't
There's
bet.
no point talking too much
It's not
about it.
fun
but
anymore. All right, well, I think it's now time for some 2023 ladder predictions. So let's get straight into it. Age, who's getting the wooden spoon next year?
Unfortunately, in 17th, it's the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Like, they got a lot of signings. Bromwich Brothers, Lee Cousins, Milford, Wallace, Marshall King, Nichols, Hammer, Gilbert. But there's no X factor. They missed out on Ponga. They missed out on Munster.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 17th, boys. 17th, we agreeing?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Barring a
I
miracle.
think they're missing that X factor, as you said. Look, they got a lot of experience.
Heaps of experience.
With the forward pack.
Heaps of experience.
But yeah, I can't see them doing anything.
Numbers
But come last.
Hopefully they don't.
I wonder what they pay round one just for a win against the Roosters.
Oh, over 10s. But speaking of the Dolphins, we actually interviewed Mark Nichols and we'll be posting that early Jan, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. In 16th, we got the Warriors. They lose Reece Walsh. They lose Murchie, Harris-Avita, Aitken, Penne, just to name a few. But they gain Nia Corey, Dylan Walker, Barnett, Clockstad, Tamaro Martin. Pretty good signings, boys, but
Great signings.
their inconsistency will kill them again, I think.
And that Warriors on top next year.
Yeah, back in the Wars, mates.
Yeah, I like them at a bit of a price.
Love it.
No, but I think, back at home would be good. Would be a huge benefit for them. But yeah, I think if they just find that consistency, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah,
But-
just string back-to-back wins. They lost Walsh, but they got a few good fullback options in
I think
Chance.
they go
and,
a bit better than 16.
All right. Yeah, hopefully they do. In 15th, we got the Dragons. A lot of losses. Sims, Maguire, Ford, Gajewski, Farmacelli, Burgess, McCulloch. A lot of them didn't play too many minutes in 2022, but they only gained Little and Musgrove. So what do you make of that, boys?
Yeah, I don't see much happening with them this year.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, Ben Hunt was unreal last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were still
So if you
pretty-
can't replicate that, you think they're going to go even lower. you know?
So,
Yeah.
So,
and they need a fullback like Cody Ramsey. Looks like he might retire early.
yeah, that's very sad. Sad news. Hopefully he can get back on the pitch.
Yeah.
Love to see him back on, but
A few Lomax flick passes next year, I reckon.
yeah, he loves
Depends
a good
who's on that
flick.
wing.
In and away into the flick pass.
Ravalawa on
He
the
loves
wing.
it, eh?
In 14th, we got the Knights. They lose Barnett, Edric Lee, Milford, Hoy, Clemmer, Randall, but they gain some tough eggs. Hetherington, Elliott, Gamble, Hastings, and Greg Marzul.
Yeah.
Some good signings.
Big boys.
It's hard to predict where they're going to be, though.
Ponga needs to stay on the field.
They could be top 8. They could be bottom.
I think
four,
it's
you
up to
know?
Ponga, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the X factor they
Depending
need.
on where he plays.
Yeah. I don't
Might
know.
play 5'8", might play fullback.
Adam Elliott's a good signing. Same with Hastings. They needed a halfback.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Some good depth signings.
Crazy.
good signs.
Crazy how they started so good last year and then
They always do it, don't they?
they
What
went-
they get? What was
they
it?
beat the Roosters and
Yeah.
then
They were on
can't remember, they nearly
fire.
beat the Panthers one day and then
Yeah, they started so well and then it all went to shit.
Yeah.
Another team that everything goes to shit is 13th, the Titans. Their defense boys, we'll kick us off with that. They just need to tighten it up. It's as simple as that.
It was
It was
at times
atrocious.
shocking last year. But yeah, if they clean up their defence, Foreign will add a little bit on that left edge. Verrills is a great signing. Shop as well.
Shop's a good signing. I really rate him, especially
Yeah.
defensively.
So-
Stimson and Randall also, and they lost Asako, Wallace, SASA, Marzu, Masters, and Corey Thompson retires.
Yeah.
So I think it's some good signings, but it's just their consistency and their defense.
Yeah,
needs
similar to the
improve.
Warriors.
Out of sight.
Yeah.
Number 12, we're going to Tigers. Yes, it's a bit high for the Tigers, but they've made some great signings, boys. Appy and Papali'i stand out above the rest.
Clemmer.
Clemmer, very solid,
Yeah.
but
Appy's really good
Appy
signing.
is the man. What he did against South in the finals when
Coming
Penrith
off the
were down
bench.
like 20-0,
Yeah.
just flipped that game. Means a lot to
Yeah.
the team he plays in.
I hope he does well over there. It'd be good to see the Tigers be like competitive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
New
know.
coach
if
as well.
I don't know if they'll make the 8.
Shanes.
Timmy Sheens,
Benji.
yeah.
Benji. Centre of excellence.
They do lose a few players. Garner, Peachy, Talangi, Little, Musgrove, Madden, Hastings, Tarmiel, Gildart.
They do lose a fair few players.
But they
none
get
of
some
them are that
guns.
good.
They get the guns in. So they'll improve.
Knopf will come back.
Knopf comes back. Exactly. Number 11, we got Bulldogs. They could even sneak into the 8, but we're going to put them at 11th.
Yeah.
Just because they don't have time to gel. Like, it might take a bit of time. They lose Naden, Dufty, Marshall King, Vaughan, Shop, CMA Fango, Wakeham, Josh Jackson retires.
Yep.
But they do gain some good players, boys. Kikau, Marnie, Sutton, Davey, to name a few.
Yeah, there's some big signings. Kikau, yeah, we've seen what he's done at Penrith. I think he'll add a lot to that left side for the Dogs. Marnie, great hooker. A couple of other good signings. Davey, Pele.
Yeah, exactly. Some good
Frankie
depth
Pele.
signing.
Yeah.
You love Pele, mate.
Yeah, I love Pele. He's good.
What would you do if he was running at you?
How do you tackle him?
Pray.
You'd have to go
Hopefully someone
low.
else helps out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then in 10th, we got the Raiders. So the way I see this, they came 8th last year, but they lose Hodgson, Elliott, Chancellor Clockstad and Sutton, and they don't really gain much. Young Pasimi Solo comes in. So you'd have to say they drop. They do have a good team and a good coach.
They have a good squad.
Madge
Yeah,
goes there as well.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think they're a threat, really.
Mr. 8.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think they'll hover around that sort of 8 to 12, depending on a few results and that and
Yeah.
injuries and stuff. They
Yeah.
might sneak in again, but yeah, they lost a few good players there. Hodgson.
They still have some good players, like Tarpany, best forward in the best front row in the world last year.
Papali'i,
Papali'i, Jack Wyden,
Wyden, Savage.
Savage.
Might be in for a big year.
Keep an eye out, Savage. Yeah, he'll have a good year.
Yeah.
But yeah, in 9th we have the Broncos. So they gain Reece Walsh, obviously, and Jesse Arthurs and Jock Madden. Some good signings there. They lose Samari Martin, Mead, Brenko Lee, Gamble, Hosking, Turpin, Kelly, and Kennedy. I think they improve, definitely.
Yep.
They have
Is
a
that
great.
improving? Didn't they finish 9th?
Ooh.
They did.
Yeah, but it wasn't a close 9th.
They
They
should
had
have
a
made
shit
the 8
season.
last year and they fucked it.
Yeah, so I reckon they can push for the 8.
I think they'll make the 8.
I think they. Yeah,
Reece Walsh
I
is
would
a
not be
great
surprised.
signing. Or going back home
Yeah,
to them.
Ezra Mann's been good. Compliments Reynolds.
Yeah. Herbie Farnworth just had a great World Cup.
Yep.
I think he's in for a big year.
Yeah, I think they make the 8.
Good forwards.
Great for
Carrigan, Haas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
They
I
just
think,
need a
yeah,
hook, I
they'll-
reckon.
like I said, they'll hover around that.
Yeah.
9th, 8th.
8th or 9th, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll quickly run through the top 8. We'll kick it off with Manly coming in at 8th. They gain Kelma Tuolangi from the Tigers, Ben Condon. They do lose 4 and Dylan Walker and Tapau. What do you reckon about Manly, boys?
Smokies.
Do you reckon they're higher, mates, than
I
8?
reckon they're Smokies. I think
Seabold.
They were top 4 before they had the injuries to
Yeah.
Turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're probably like the team that could finish like bottom 4 or top 4.
Yeah, they could surprise
I think
everyone,
they
I reckon.
could. Yeah.
It's literally up to Turbo's fitness. If
Yeah.
he's on the field,
And Schuster.
we've seen what
Schuster
he
at
does.
6. Good
Yes,
young players.
yes.
Cooler.
Ola Kawatu, we love
Cherry
him.
Evans is still
Yeah,
there.
Cherry
Laurie
Evans.
Croker.
Top halfback.
Jake Trebojevic. What's his name? Ola Kawatu.
Olak
Yeah.
is a beast.
Ben Trebojevic.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, they're Smokies.
Yeah, good young team. In 7th, we're going to go with the Sharks. They lose Luke Metcalf, Franklin Pele, Fafita and Tom retire. They do gain Oregon Kafusi, which is a great signing. I think 7th is fair. What do you reckon?
We could be a bit harsh on the Sharks here. Like, they don't lose much, and another season, Hines at halfback. He's going to improve. But there's just other teams that stand out above him, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I have them around past 7th. I think they're better
Yeah,
than 7th.
maybe, sixth, 5th. Maybe we're being
It was
a
like
bit
the
harsh.
first year they all played together, so they've had that experience. So yeah, I think they'll do well next year. In 6th, we're going to go Parramatta, a bit of a controversial one. They do gain Hodgson, Hopgood, Momasia, Murchie. They lose Niokore, Papali, Marnie, Kafusi, Param, Opachis, just to name a few. I think they do drop off, but I don't know about Parramatta.
Like, they're always a good team. They can't win a comp. We know that.
Yeah.
I think their premiership window is closed.
Yeah.
But I think they have the team that will challenge the 8. Don't think they'll go that far, though. With the
Yeah.
losses of Marnie and Papali'i, massive losses.
Yeah, they'll still have though, like Moses, Brown, Gutho.
Gutho, they've got a good team still.
Yeah,
I'd probably have
Paulo,
Sharks and
Morgan
Manly
Lard.
over them now that I think about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Over
it all
Parra,
depends
yeah.
on Turbo
I
and
think,
Hines how
yeah.
they go, but that you could argue
If
that.
Turbo and Hines have really good years, I think Para probably fall to 8th
Yeah.
or 9th. Even Broncos probably.
But then, like, if Dylan Brown and Moses is humming with Gutho, they could also be a bit dangerous. But
yeah,
I don't want to disrespect Para too much. I think 6 is just.
yeah. But I think outside of the top 5 teams that we're going to mention, I think it's
I think
really
you-
up for grabs. That
Good.
6 to like
8th.
8th.
Yeah, 6th to 10th change.
chop and
I
change.
Even
think-
that bottom.
I think
fucking six is
everything
hard.
always changes. You never really get what you expect. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
if,
the Cowboys.
if I was
last year.
predicting something, I would say Para would be the team that would struggle
Drop off.
from where they went,
Yeah.
they were last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Fifth, we're going to go with the Cowboys. They do lose some key players. Gilbert, Lamelu, Hammer. They do gain Gajewski, and Tarmel comes back home to the Cowboys. Fifth.
Aren't you a Cowboys fan, G?
Bit harsh.
What's with this Manly jersey? What's going on?
Just change it up a bit, for the NRL predictions. But I think fifth's a bit harsh, considering we came third last year.
I don't
Still
know.
gonna have the
like,
same
you lose
squad.
a few players like Gilbert and Hammer. They were pretty good for you. I know Hammer was on the bench half the time, but I think you guys exceeded expectations. Like a lot
Over
last year.
exceeded.
Also, Luch takes Gilbert's spot, eh?
Yeah, but Luch got in trouble recently.
He'll get off.
What a bad boy.
He'll get off.
Yeah, he's in some trouble. But Lukey did his ACL early.
Yeah,
so
true.
hopefully we get Lukey back.
Yep.
Nanai on the other edge. But no, look, we've got a good young team. Dearden was unreal.
Yep. Drinky was great.
Drinky.
Robbo, great.
Yeah.
Connor?
Townsend. Yeah.
Lolo's still there.
Lolo.
Townsend, Chad.
Chad
Chatty.
Townsend.
Oh,
I was,
Oval.
I
Go
was
celebrate with the crowd instead of your teammates. So Chad, I hated when he did that.
I was cursing when we signed him, but no, he's done well.
Yeah, well,
In fourth, we go to South. No gains, but they do lose the GOAT Nichols, Nicarima, Mansell, Kenner, and Jackson Paulo. Fourth. Top four?
Yeah, biggest loss is the GOAT. But the way we saw Latrell come back from his hammy injury,
Yep.
and he just killed it. He was missing in the final there, but we could forgive him. I reckon if he's there round one, Cody, Murray, Cook, the boys will be humming.
Get out of a prelim this year?
We're definitely going to make it. I don't know if we'll get out, but
jeez, it'd be good.
hopefully Panthers don't knock us out again. That'll be depressing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think we just have the guns there to make a good run in
I
the top
think
four.
on their day they can beat Panthers.
Yep.
Maybe not Panthers. I don't think anyone really.
Well, maybe with the losses of Appy and that,
Yeah, that's a good point.
we could challenge them. But
South's probably on paper on their day if everything's humming.
because without Appy, we're up 20-0. So I think there's a good case we could challenge them.
Yeah.
But we do lose the GOAT.
Yeah,
Tough.
That would
Who
hurt.
replaces him?
Oh, Davey or
Fafita.
Sele.
Yeah.
Feeder's there.
Burgess. Burgess might get a start.
Nah, please.
He's a freak.
Tom.
Tommy, do you see his
Great World
Cup
Cup.
Oh,
series?
Tom, I thought you were talking about George.
No, George is retired. Tommy, mate. Tommy and Totola in the pack. Get that up, yeah.
Totola had a good year.
Yeah, he was our best player.
In third, we're going to go with the Melbourne Storm. The gains, they get Tarek Sims, they get Eli Katoa, Aaron Penne. They do lose the Bromwich brothers, Brendan Smith, Kafusi, Cooper Johns, who played a bit last year. Third, I think that's pretty fair. They'll be there and thereabouts, I think, again.
See, this is my team that I think falls out a little bit. If I was going to, I'd say Storm maybe 7 or 8, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And I'd push Manly and Sharks up into that. Cowboys, I'd push them all up one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it sounds like a lot of losses, like a lot of forwards in the middle. Lost Smith, the Bromwich brothers, Kafusi. But we just got to look at their spine, boys. Fullback, Paps.
Yep.
Halves.
Munster,
Money, best fiver in the world.
Hughes,
Harry Grant.
Harry Grant. And they had a lot of injuries last
Yeah,
year.
one of the top spines in the comp.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd be saying top 4, yeah.
Top four. And in second, I think they're going to have a great year. The Roosters, they do lose Tokiaho, Nagama, Kieran, Verrills. They do gain Brandon Smith, Turpin, Corey Allen, Jackson Paulo. I think they're in for a big year. What do you reckon, boys?
Yeah, another one. Smith completes their spine. Smith at hooker, halves, Kieran Walker, fullback Teddy.
Not to
One of
mention
the top.
Manu, Swali'i,
Oh, mate. The team's stacked. Crichton,
Crichton,
Collins,
Tupanua,
Yeah.
Rads.
Good young player, Sua Wong. If he
Yep,
gets a
I've
start
heard a lot
at some
about him.
point.
Yeah, there's been a few good raps on him.
Hopefully he gets a bench
He
spot.
looks pretty
Gets a
good.
go.
Was he a lock?
Nah, second row.
Second row.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Will he get a start in the second row? It was Tupanua's out.
Well,
No.
Tupanua,
Oh.
Butcher, Crichton.
Egan
Egan-
will be good. Egan, he showed a lot of potential in the second half
Yeah,
of the year.
yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
I reckon keep an eye out for him. Might break out.
Yeah, no, they're in for a big year. And surprise, surprise, in first, we're going with the Penrith Panthers. They do lose some key names, though. Coruscant, Kickow, Katoa, Staines, O'Sullivan, Hopgood. They gain Garner, Peachy, Zach Hosking, and Jack Hogger back from the Super League. Surprise, surprise, first.
Biggest loss, Appy, hands down.
Yeah.
He was a lot to their attack and defence.
They're Cleary, everyone, hard to see them.
How good's their teammate?
Yeah,
How you
it's
go?
ridiculous. They just work really well together.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's annoying.
I think Coruscant's a big loss.
I think they're like the new. You know, when you were growing up, I used to hate Melbourne.
Yeah.
Because they were just too
they've
good.
taken over.
They're so good.
Yeah.
And they know it too. They're arrogant as.
Oh, they are.
they love it though.
They love it, and it's
But
like
they have a right to be.
they have exactly
Back to
They've
back,
earned
they could
it,
get a three-peat.
But oh my god, I hate them.
if they get a 3-peat, we won't hear the end of it.
Nah, but to have them in first is a no-brainer. That's what I reckon.
No, for sure. But yeah, that's our 2023 predictions.
Try
Let us
and
know.
mock it.
Let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you would change. But yeah, let's move on.
Perfect. The best segment in the world, Age is a relevant fact of the week. No number from 1 to 100 includes the letter A in its word form.
Well, we said it earlier. We're going to do a new segment. Try not to laugh challenge.
This should be good.
This should be good fun.
Dad jokes edition.
Dad jokes. How's it going to work, Age?
Mace, start us off. So while you get your notes up, it's going to be 1 point if one of us laughs. If you get both of us to laugh, 3 points.
I'm also a lot funnier than Mick, so.
That's not hard, is it?
Yeah, this should be good.
All right. So I'm going to start with my worst ones. I'm going to save the best one for last. So I'm going to try and warm the crowd up a little bit and then gaze at the end.
Love it. Let's go.
So, a little Christmas themed one to start. How much does Santa pay for parking? Nothing. It's on the house.
No, I'm not giving you that,
Not gonna
Mace.
crack? All right,
lucky you started with your shitters. That was not it.
My wife blocked me on Facebook because I post too many bird puns. Well, toucan play at that game. Come on, man. There's a little giggle in there.
I'll give you one. I'll give you that.
I'm not giving you that.
I'll give you one.
Toucan.
It is dad. It's very dad.
It's a play on words.
No, it's good, but it's very dad.
Very
Too dad.
good. I'll give you 1 point for that.
Today, I asked a hot girl at the gym what her New Year's resolution was. She replied, "Screw you." So I'm pretty excited for the new year.
I'll give you that. Because that's probably true, isn't it, Mace?
I've never once spoken to anyone at the gym, and I think you both can confirm that.
Yeah, that is true.
Very true.
I actually hate it.
Get your work in and get out.
It's a full pet peeve for me if I see people talking.
Is that your ick? If a chick came up to you
No,
at
it's
the
not
gym,
an ick. It's like I get really like, I think it's like shy or.
Yeah.
What if
it's
girls
just-
come up to you at the gym?
No, I just don't like talking at the gym.
you're there to work.
No, I'm not. It's just like I'm just like I hate when I see people like talking at the gym, just talking shit, like nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
It just
really
like
annoys
freaks you
me.
out.
Yeah, and I just like don't like going out of my way to talk to people at the gym. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
right.
you're in there. You don't want to like
Yeah.
go up to people and just like
Disturb them. And
You're
that.
there to work out.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't do your best work there.
Nah, don't. I wouldn't
Don't
call
do
it
any work.
That's bad.
It's
work.
no beach road.
It's not.
Old stomping ground.
Oh, sorry. Wait, that's my. How many do I have
I
left?
think you've done 3,
I've
right?
done 3.
You got 2 left.
You got 2 points.
Guess who I bumped into on my way to get my glasses fixed today?
Who?
Everyone.
That is good.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good.
You got both of us. So that's
is-
one more. So you're on 5 points.
You're on 5.
This is my really funny one that I'm excited to say, and I've
Yeah.
been G'ing it up for a while now.
I'm so keen for this one.
Off the camera. So a nun is having a bath, and she hears a knock on the door. Who is it? The nun asks. It's me, the blind man. The nun says, "Okay, blind man, come in." The blind man comes in. Whoa, nice tits. Now where do you want me to hang the blinds?
That was your best.
That is very good.
That got me so good when
That's
I
so
heard it the
good.
first time.
That is very good.
Yeah, you got us there. So that's pretty good.
8?
8.
8.
That's strong.
That is good.
8 strong.
Wow, 8.
Hard to beat. Jimmy,
All right.
take us over.
All right, let's go. So, I once wrote a song about tortillas. Well, actually, it's more of a rap.
Close, but you didn't get me.
Close. Okay.
Are you warming us up here, or was that your best? What
Did
are
he
we
go
warming
best
up with
first?
us?
I'm warming it. I'm warming it up.
Okay, thank God.
2 guys walked into a bar. The third guy ducked.
Come on, man.
No, that's shit, Jim.
That's terrible.
Come on, you got to lift here. That was
3 more.
shit.
3 more.
That was dad, though. Very dad.
very dad-like. Do you guys want to hear a construction joke?
Yes.
Well, I'm still working on it.
Yeah, you got me. So shit that you got me. So that's 1 point there.
That's 1 point.
You don't get points for laughing at your own jokes, by the way, mate.
Did you know the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece.
Oh, that's so shit. That's so shit. That's made me laugh.
No, I can't
That's
laugh.
terrible.
That's fucked, Jim. That's so shit.
That was terrible, but it's just got me because I wasn't prepared for
So
that.
you're on 3, Jimmy. Last one. Come
Three.
on. Try and get
Finish
that 3
it
points.
strong.
That's terrible, that one.
That's so bad.
Why did the koala fall out of a tree?
Why?
Because he was dead.
Fuck, we're really saving our best for last. I wrote that one.
That's beautiful. How many points did I get? 5?
5. No, 6.
Six.
Yeah, we'll
6
see,
points.
we'll see how we go. All right.
That was what?
All right, boys. Did you hear about the Portuguese soccer player who dipped his testicles in glitter?
What?
It's pretty nuts. Already got your boat. I didn't even get to the punchline.
I was thinking about the cast character.
Oh yeah, Ramos.
Yeah, the
runner-up.
What's that got to do with anything?
Why is this guy
Yeah,
Portuguese?
he did get his cock out, but yeah, no testicles were dipping glitter. But I'll take the points there.
Yeah.
Off to a good start. So I bought a pair of shoes from a drug dealer on the weekend, boys, and I don't know what was laced with them, but I was tripping all day.
That's terrible.
That's bad.
terrible.
It's so bad.
That's terrible.
That was shit.
He's so bad.
That's terrible, man.
I'll redeem myself here. Why did dads take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing?
Oh no.
In case they get a hole in one.
Oh, that's
I already
fine.
know that one.
That's such a shit joke.
I got Mace though.
That's
already
bad.
know
I
that
can't not laugh at it.
Yeah, it's so shit.
I love
that's,
them.
That's
They're
4
just
points. Okay. No, but this one's actually a true story. So when I was 4, my parents took me to this dodgy medical center in Mascot to get circumcised. And honestly, it was the biggest rip-off.
fuck off.
Hey, you're too
The fact
easy,
that
mate.
you say it's a true story.
Yeah, it had me thinking that, mate. Why?
In the Mascot Medical
It's
Center.
all a part of the game. It's all a part of the game.
That's so
That's
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I say I'm best for last. We'll never know. Find out right now. How do you tell the difference between a frog and a horny toad? A frog says, ribbit, ribbit, and a toad goes, rub it, rub it.
Oh, that's fucked. That's so bad. And you got the hip gestures on as well. That's what made it worse.
So
for
for
me.
those watching the YouTube, if you're not, go jump on and watch that.
That's bad.
That is very bad.
And you've been
So
in a
but-
relationship for how long now?
Yeah,
And
well-
that's your action?
Well, hopefully it's not.
Oh.
I don't want to reveal too much, you know?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
That's for the bedroom.
Those are stiff hips.
It is.
All right.
I am pretty stiff today.
It's time for some play on a penalty. We'll jump straight into it. At Reece Jones, entering a bus from the back door. Play on a penalty.
Is he talking about buses? Back door? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
because Reece, I know Reece, he's a bit of a cheeky
is
bugger.
this a metaphor?
Is he talking about other back doors?
The
hope
bus,
not.
though? You call it a bus?
Mate, I don't know what he's riding, but hopefully he's talking about a normal bus.
Yeah.
Let's just assume he is, because this podcast is not MA.
No.
We're
It's
just
not
M.
a nice way to talk
We're just M.
about.
No.
But
no,
do you
I think
reckon?
it's rude.
It is rude. It was funny when you were in school.
Yeah.
Not now.
But if you're going to go on the back and tap on still, I think I'll allow it.
Yeah.
But like, just walk through the front, man. Say hi to the driver and get on, tap
Yeah.
on.
Off you go. Yeah.
Penalty.
Nah, penalty. Next one. At Goldsby, having a birthday party for your pet. Playing on penalty.
Yeah, I rate it. I rate that big time.
Like all the dogs coming around.
Yeah.
Bro, I honestly did that for my dog Gnocchi's first birthday.
You did?
Did
Yeah.
it. Had all the dogs over, all her friends. We had a cake, the hats on, the works. She loved it.
The only
she
thing
she loves the cake.
The only thing that makes it work for me is how cool it would be seeing the dog like with the dog friends.
Yeah.
That's what
they're
I
just
like
loving
about-
it.
Yeah, like imagine all the dogs just hanging out and they don't even know why.
Yeah. Well, Gnocchi probably didn't even know her friends
And
were there. Her face
did
was
you put
in the
like
cake.
a little birthday hat on?
Oh, yeah, they had the birthday
hat.
all right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
play on.
As
Yeah.
a play on.
I like that.
All right. Next one. At Dim Contos, sharing your vape. Play on a penalty.
It's in
Play
it's in the rule book. You
Yeah.
you have a vape, you got to offer
Yeah.
it out and share it.
I don't think you're not allowed to share it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
I think
say
it's
like
rude
is it
if you don't.
reportable? Is it reportable? Like
if you
on
don't share
report
it.
suspension 4 to 6 weeks?
If you don't share
Yeah,
it,
if you don't share
If you
it.
just keep it to
I
yourself.
think it's
Yeah.
very weird if you don't share it. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's
I think if you're smoking on a vape, I think you're inclined to offer it around.
what are they going to say? COVID. Like, why wouldn't you share it? It's very weird.
It's a genuine excuse, but like still, if you got a vape,
Show off the flavour.
I've never really heard anyone say no, you can't have some.
no.
I think everyone's really open with sharing.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's
You'd
ever
be
said.
decked if you said no.
Yeah, imagine it. Nah, sorry, mate.
Imagine that.
But what about the other people on the flip side? I'm probably one of them. Like, I don't ask for vapes, but people that go up to everyone, can I have a vape? Can I have a vape? What do you reckon?
That
of those
pisses
people?
me off.
Go buy a vape, man. They're like
Go buy your own
$25.
Yeah.
I don't even like smoke vapes, but I see people that go up and say, "Can I have some of your vape?" It pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't smoke, but if someone offers me, it's rude not to. But I don't go off asking
No,
people.
you don't
It's
go
a bit of a
asking for it.
penalty.
But yeah, sharing your vape, play on, big play on.
6 again.
And the last one for this week at Marissa Liapis, favourites box as a Christmas gift.
Penalty.
Unoriginal,
Sin bin, send
unpersonalised, sin bin,
Cop
on
out.
report. Actually get sent off. Go.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Look, I get it.
disrespectful.
I get the appeal. 2 for 15. It's right there.
so you pay $2. Wait, so you pay $15 for 2 boxes of favourites,
Yeah.
and you don't even get half the chocolates you want.
No, you get a
Nah.
few shitters.
You get,
All right, well, let's rank them. If you had to do a cast rankings for the favourites box,
I think we should start with the worst.
Start with the
because
worst.
they're all equal worst.
Cherry ripe.
Yes, I
I
agree.
don't like it.
you reckon that's the worst?
It's down the bottom. Definitely.
Turkish delight.
No, that's up there.
Down the bottom for me.
Turkish delight's up
Oh, turn it
I'll
up.
tell you what, shit, Morrow.
Yeah.
Who the hell goes for the Morrow?
there. Morrow's all the time.
Nah.
You rate it?
I rate it. I actually rate the Morrow. Number 1 all time, Boost.
Oh,
No.
Boost is goated.
Yeah.
Boost
I'm with
is
Jimmy for
goated.
this one.
Yeah.
Boost is a tier above like Dreams.
No,
Dreams-
don't. Dreams near the bottom, man.
Nah, Dreams would be above Turkish delight.
No.
But still towards the
And
bottom.
like so it'd be like the bottom, then there'd be like picnics.
Yeah, I hate picnics.
Picnics are
I don't
good.
like nuts. though,
Morrows.
so.
Crunchy.
Crunchy's good.
Crunchy's up the top. Dairy milk up the top. Caramel up the top.
Flake.
Nah, it's too
Flake's
much of
like
an
mid
effort.
because it's too messy.
Yeah, you got to go the
Yeah.
one. Bang.
Yeah, you just got to stick it all the way in.
Crunchy. I'd go probably dairy milk, caramel, crunchy, and then the rest are just.
The old gold. Dark chocolate.
Yes,
You a
I
fan
don't
of
mind.
dark
I don't
chocolate?
mind the old gold, a little bit of dark chocolate.
I like milk way better, so it's down the list for me.
Right.
But if you're a dark chocolate fan, yeah,
I don't
sure,
mind it.
put
It's
it
not
up.
bad.
Is there any others that we're missing? Or what would be in the all-time favourites box?
All right, all
Kit
time.
Kat.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat chunky.
Oh, the chunky. Yes, mate.
Yeah.
Now we're
Twix.
talking.
Twix are good. I don't know if they're
I don't know
in
if
the
they're all
No,
time.
they're
They're
top
good.
tier.
They're very good.
They're good. Oh, I love chocolate peanuts.
Chocolate
like the
peanuts.
Cadbury chocolate
That's
peanuts.
just weird, bro.
Mate, I'm telling you, if you haven't had them, you don't like.
Is it like coated?
I don't like
Is it
nuts.
coated?
Yeah, so it's like a peanut, and then it's wrapped in like it's.
Yeah, no,
coated
they
in
are
chocolate.
good.
Mate, it's so good.
They
Yeah,
are
it
very
sounds good if you like nuts.
I love a good chomp.
Just man up, mate.
I know. Well, fuck. I don't like the taste, mate. What do you want me to do? But I tell you what
Mature.
is goated. Mars pods.
Yeah, they're
Get
good.
that up here.
But I don't like Mars bars. I like Mars pods.
Yeah, because it's just built different.
it is a little
what
bit.
about Snickers age? Snickers?
Snickers. I don't like nuts, Jim. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
What else? What else has nuts that we can piss him off with?
Oh, there's plenty.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
There's too many.
Oh, hazelnut.
Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, Ferrero shares all the time.
Dairy milk hazelnut.
Oh, I'll tell you what's goated. Caramel koala. Caramello.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Oh,
Agreed.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
no,
Yeah.
I agree. Caramello koala.
Anyway, let's just stop this. I'm getting
Let's
too
stop
hungry.
that.
Next,
This or that.
Next.
This or that age?
Oh yeah, this is the best segment in the world.
It is one off.
Behind
world.
age is a relevant fact, obviously.
I
Yeah.
think Fletch and Hindy would
Oh,
be the best segment in the world. This would probably be second.
Mace, do you want to get kicked off the potty on your first episode? This or that at Dentre. Who is the best player in the world right now, Messi or Mbappe?
I'd say Mbappe.
Why?
Just look what he's done. Won the World Cup at 19. Is a top scorer in the World Cup at the moment?
He'll get
He's
golden
up
boot,
there. Yeah, he's
won't
up
he?
there.
Yeah.
He's like $1.50 or something, golden boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he'll probably win another World Cup with France.
if we're saying right now it's Mbappe, back then, Messi every day of the week.
Nah.
As we speak, I'm sticking with the GOAT, Messi.
Yeah.
Mbappe. Maybe ask me after this World Cup. It might change, but Messi at the moment.
Yep.
Ronaldo. Sui.
It's this or
Okay,
that.
what
mate.
about Speed when he was crying after the game?
Speed's the best?
After Ronaldo
I
got
can't tell
kicked
you.
out?
I seriously, am struggling to figure out what he does is real and what he does is like turned up.
You can't fake that though. Like
Oh,
that
he
energy,
puts it
like
on.
he probably exaggerates it, but I reckon he's still like that.
How about he has like more streams on his songs than like proper rappers and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the World
that
Cup
World
song's
Cup
pretty
song.
funny. Croatia. He just couldn't pronounce the countries.
Mate, he has some TikTok. Like I see him on TikTok with like his Twitch stream stuff.
Yeah,
Mate, he cracks me up.
he's so funny.
Like
It's
he's
hard
having
not
like
to
an
laugh.
argument with this girl, and he just starts
The
like
dog
barking at her.
Yeah, when
So
he's
good.
barking, eh?
And she's like, "You're so rude."
He's so cast.
He's the best. He's probably it's him or Andrew Tate for character of the year.
Yeah, of the year. Yeah,
Like they'd have to be. Or
Speed's
Hasbulla
freaking good.
was going all right, but I think
yeah.
Speed or Andrew Tate's probably got 2022 character
Yeah,
of the year.
literally.
Yeah, for sure.
Next question: at Cooper Haynes, Ponga or Gutho?
Ponga.
Ponga. Let's just skim over that one quickly. At James Bryant, signs Schuster at 6 or Latrell at 6?
Trail Mitt.
Latrell.
Trell Mitt, they did. He's a beast. He can play anywhere, even front row. Chuck him there. At Tazalem 700, play at the Broncos alongside Hunt or Reno. Mace, you're probably the best to answer this because you're a second rower by trade.
Sort
Who
of.
would you rather play outside of?
By trade?
By trade. No. Wish. Probably Renault. I just think he's very good at squaring up.
Digs
the
into
line.
the line.
Probably makes it a bit easier for his back rowers. Ben Hunt, probably.
Loves a dummy.
Yeah.
He does.
Don't know how many back rowers scored tries off Ben Hunt. You know what I
He
mean?
kicks it for him though.
Well, I think because he has that running threat, he does draw a few
Yeah.
players in, but I think Reno would distribute it better.
Yeah. Renault's like really good at squaring up the defense.
He is very good.
Yeah, it depends what position. If I wasn't a second rower, I'd love to have Hunt on my team
Yeah.
because I think he's better than Reno, but if I was a second rower, give me Reno.
I think Reynolds is a better halfback. Ben Hunt's really good at halfback and really good at hooker as well.
Yeah,
so
he's a
it
great
helps.
hooker as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll take us to listener questions.
Beautiful. First question is, who are the next guests lined up for the podcast? Any current footy players?
Well, as we said, Mark the Goat Nichols, he'll be on. Well, it's already been filmed. It's just in the queue waiting to just click send. Stay tuned. Early Jan, he'll be released. Then we got Campbell Graham lined up. Maybe Davey Moali, Peter Mam,
A few of the South boys.
few of the South boys, and then we'll venture out to other clubs. But they'll pick up in Jan.
Start local for now.
Oh yeah, you got to start with your local. Start with your roots, and
Yeah.
then Jan it's busy. So stay tuned, guys.
Think
Heaps
that-
to come.
Cam Munster, Tedesco. Who else is there? Steve Smith wants to come on.
Yeah, maybe James McDonald. We'll see if he wants to come on.
J-Mac.
Get J-Mac on.
Who else?
Gay Waterhouse in the works. Stay tuned.
Yeah. No,
Who's
plenty of good guests. coming up.
LeBron's been queuing up.
Oh, yeah, but we got Mason McCarthy. So who gives a shit?
Tom Brady.
Next one, at KCP682. Who will win the Big Bash this year? Age?
I'm gonna go Sydney Sixers,
Okay.
and it's purely with the bat, Philippe.
Okay.
Best batter in the Big Bash. That's it.
So they don't bowl.
They don't bowl.
Okay.
He goes in, he scores 100, they get 200 total, and they turn it off.
Okay.
Sixers win the Big Bash.
Beautiful. Mace?
I don't know. I'll just say I'll go Brisbane Heat.
Brisbane
Brisbane
Heat?
Heat.
Yeah.
Chris Lynn?
Smokies. Don't know how
don't know
much.
about that,
don't
Mace,
know-
but
Do not know.
guys, if you're listening, don't get on that because Mace has no idea. But Jim, do you have any idea?
I'm going to say the Thunder. Sydney Thunder.
So we're both back in Sydney teams.
Yeah. I'm going to go the Thunder. Next one, at Rooster Robbo. Get me on the podcast, boys. Well, that's not a question, Robbo, but
Silly question, Robbo.
it's
You're
not
in.
a question.
You're in. You're out in the queue. You're with Brady. You're with the boys.
Yeah. Get in the
The
queue, mate.
stuff you're doing at the airport, taking photos with every guest, every
Unreal.
celebrity
Unreal.
under the sun.
Who's he got photos with?
Mate, who hasn't he got? That's probably easier. Do yourself a favour, look up Rooster Robbo and see who hasn't he got a photo with.
Yeah.
He's a beast. He's coming on the potty.
He's coming on soon. Next one, at Lachlan_M_J_03. Is it okay for me to be excited for a podcast without Mick?
I'll answer this one. Yes.
Yes. It's been a great podcast, I hope, for you, Lockie, so far. But yeah, Lockie hates Mick. I don't know if it's legit.
Don't
but
blame him.
Why do you hate Mick, Mace?
Oh, where do I start? No, he's just done some things to me over the years that have just made me cringe. He stood up on an airplane when it landed and clapped,
Yeah.
like cheering on the pilot. Like,
That's very Mick.
congratulations.
That's very Mick-like.
And
That's a Mick.
then I was playing Uno with him once, and when he won, which annoyed me as well, he was winning every single time.
He's good at I'll give him that.
He would sing up Cronulla. He doesn't
Who
even
does
go
that?
for Cronulla. He just would sing up Cronulla.
Only
He'd clap
Mick.
his
And he
hands.
claps as well, eh?
Yep.
Oh, that's the worst.
Only
feeling.
Mick. All right, next one at Wolfie_O'Halloran. If J Mac rode the caliber of rides Burton gets over in Hong Kong, who would be the better jockey?
We saw what J-Mac did in Sha Tin on Sunday.
Yeah.
1-3, won the Group 1.
Yep.
As to his tally of 15 for the year.
Yep.
I think it's hard to knock him. He'd be better.
I think he's just elite, J Mac.
Yeah.
If he was in Purton's shoes, yeah, he'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah. But Purton's still the king of Kong.
He's the king of Hong Kong. He's been there for so long. So
Yes. He knows it inside out.
Yeah, J-Mac's pretty good.
J-Mac's a freak.
I like J-Mac when he's on like $6 or $7.
Yeah.
That
when you
really
get the juice,
that's
so.
when you go, shit, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, because everyone just thinks he rides favourites, but
Yeah. Well, he does very
He
good.
gets
on
the
the
good
favourites.
rides from like Godolphin, Waller and that.
yeah, he
like-
does.
But what was that?
But the
What was
best
that-
jockeys get the
Was
best
it Melbourne?
rides. so.
When did he ride like a $26 horse in like the last? It was very
Are you
recent.
thinking about Pikey?
Nah, I hate Pikey.
Back Pike.
Nah, it would have been over the spring carnival. I think
It was.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember I was playing golf. It might have been Derby Day.
Could have been. Yeah, no, I think it was.
And he rode
one of Waller's horses.
He
maybe?
rode at like $27 horse
Yeah.
in the last.
Got up.
And I got the Quinella, and it was like I had like 40% of it because I boxed like a few of them.
Yeah.
Ended up paying like $200 off like $20. I was cheering.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Straight to the bar.
Straight back into my account.
Straight back in.
On an NBA multi.
Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, baby.
Jason Tatum 30 points.
Yes, 29. Thanks,
Oh.
Mace.
Happens too often.
Too many bad beats.
I'm over it.
Last question for this week at JP1971. Who is the best golfer in cast?
JP, I know who's not. Mick, can't swing a club to save his life.
Cannot.
Almost like his tips.
Yep.
Can't tip shit out of a bucket. He's useless. But out of me and you, Jim, I've got the runs on the board. I beat you twice. But it's been close.
It has been.
I'll give you that.
I should have beaten you last time.
You bottled it. On the last hole, you got
Last
9.
time. Yeah, fucked it.
Where'd you play at?
Play
Bexley.
Bexley. It's
Yeah, I've heard
cheap
about that.
and it's after in the night. You can just go,
Yeah, in the twilight.
just pay
after
one
3,
fee and just
it's like
go on.
$25 and you can just play through till it gets dark. So it's pretty good.
Is that over the like? I'm trying to think of where it is.
It's in Bexley, mate.
Yeah, where's Bexley?
Bexley is
I'm not a big.
like past the airport.
Yeah, so is that
Yeah.
the one? And it's like half on like the water, and the airport's on the other side.
Ooh, is that the one?
Nah,
No, I think you're
okay.
thinking of something else.
that's another one.
But yeah, Bexley's like good for beginners. It's very chill. It's
Oh.
very forgiving. And yeah, would recommend for beginners.
Do you play a lot of golf, Mace?
I was playing a little bit. I was playing at Randwick a lot, and it like I just get the shits. I can't. do
It's
it.
a tough
Oh,
sport.
it's so
I-
unforgiving.
I get the shits.
so frustrating.
I'm ready to go home after I've hit shit balls.
Where do you struggle, mate? What do you struggle? Putting, driving.
Oh, driving.
irons? Yeah.
Can't drive.
Driving's tough.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I can drive, but I'm working on my short game, man.
I can't.
I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I can't drive. My short game's
It pisses me off.
Yeah.
I go to the driving range, and I
You
can
can hit 'em
go. I
there.
can go okay.
And then when you get in the open,
I've got no idea what I'm doing.
and that one shot counts,
Yep.
you choke.
Nah.
It goes onto the other fairway.
Doesn't go anywhere. Goes along the ground.
I just like picking up random people's balls like on the way through. Nah, not yours.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I do it all the time.
Okay, it's
Tip
that
of the
time.
week.
It's that time of the potty. Tips of the week.
Tip of the week.
And if you've been backing me, you're up 40% on the Roy. So keep backing me.
Flying.
Yep, there's daylight second.
It is.
So yeah, I am the best cast tipper at the moment, but we're going to continue that with Kovalika. $1.65
Yep.
in the Grand Prix Stakes at Eagle Farm. Chris Waller trained gelding,
Yep.
and he was very impressive when he stepped up to his 2,000 metres.
Didn't be much.
Didn't beat much, but he won, and he won in style, and I think he wins again. He's very hard to beat. So get on now, all in markets at $1.65, and hopefully we can keep this streak going.
Yep. Beautiful. Mace, got a tip?
Yeah, I'm gonna tip everyone to have a really good Christmas. I'm really excited for my Christmas. I
Very
love
wholesome,
Christmas.
What are you doing for Christmas, Mace?
I just have the family coming over, and then over like the New Year's, I'm going off to Bali. So
That should be nice.
I'm really
The boys?
excited. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. But yeah, my
That'd be
tip
good.
is really enjoy your Christmas. You know, spend it with your family,
Yeah.
and yeah, just have a lovely Christmas. That's my tip.
Anything betting related?
Whatever Michael tips, whenever he tips it,
Yeah.
could be today, could be tomorrow, could be in 2 years. I promise you, you'll make more money betting against Michael than you will betting with him.
So just lay Mick. Is that your tip of the week?
Lay
That could be
Mick.
tip of the year.
Could be.
I have a funny story about this.
Oh, here we go.
I just remembered it.
This will be good.
When Samoa played Cook Islands in the Test match,
Yes.
That was good. Actually.
Mick put the line at 39 and a half. 39 and a half.
Yeah.
And I bet him $100 that Cook Islands would cover.
Yeah.
And I won $100.
It's
And
free
they,
money.
And they covered the
And he
line.
was at some big birthday dinner for like a lane, and I was harassing his phone, calling him like while the game's still going,
Oh,
like
that's
just
good.
cheering it on, saying "Go Cook Islands, go Cook Islands."
Yeah.
And I won, and I harassed him for $100.
So close.
It was I think it won in the last minute or something.
Oh, that's good.
I had the best night ever that night. I just had $100 off Mick, and it was the best $100 I've ever spent at Beach Road. And
That's so good. Free vodka rebels on Mick.
yeah, legit. It was like it was so good because I beat Mick.
That's
Hey, Mick could stop Winks at her best.
Oh,
He stopped Animo, he stopped Nature Strip, he stopped Brazil and out of the cup now when he had him in
Spain.
the multi.
yeah.
Spain.
Everything.
Oh, Verstappen to win the qualifier.
what's it? The Canucks, whatever.
Canucks. The Canucks scored 0 on the guy's 600th.
Captain
Oh,
600th. Nah.
and they didn't. He had 27 shots. Mick could stop anything, and I hope he gets a tattoo.
Yeah. But
Oh.
yeah, my tip. Well, I'm in the sin bin this week, unfortunately. But I'll piggyback off Mace. It's Christmas time. It's family time. Enjoy it. Have a happy new year as well. It's our last live potty age.
It is our last live,
For
but
the year?
next week we've got a Christmas podcast lined up,
Yep.
which should be good fun. Everything Christmas related.
Next week.
Then we have Cameron, one of our close mates, also a Cast Patrol member. He's coming on.
Yeah.
That was a funny episode. That's already been recorded. You better
Yep.
check that out. And then we're going to have a week off. And then when we get back, our normal podcast,
Normal schedule.
Mark Nichols will be released soon. And hopefully we can get some gun guests on.
Yeah.
And that should be good. But I just thought about another tip. My last tip, Godfather, when it debuted, in the Magic Millions, it was $15. Debuted, won, shat in untouched, down to $8.
Yep.
I reckon good chance. Just get on now, all in market, $8.
Beautiful.
Worth a nibble. And one non-punting related tip.
Here we go.
Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan.
Yep.
You've got to listen to it. It's in the
Very
top
good
50.
artist.
Cracker song. Have you heard it, Mace?
Never heard of it.
Mate, do yourself a favour. Listen to it. Put the AirPods in.
On the
full
way
volume.
home.
I will. I'll do that.
It's a banger. Country vibes.
Yeah, he's very good. Listen to his
He's,
other
He
songs.
nailed it with that song.
little music related one. If you are into rap, Hotel Lobby, it's Quavo
Quavo.
and Takeoff. Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
I've been pumping
Okay,
that song
I'll give that a go. I haven't heard
24/7. Oh,
that. There we go. Exchanging songs.
Hotel
How was
Lobby.
that?
yeah, I love it.
But it's been a pleasure having you on, Mace.
Yeah.
You've definitely
It's been
exceeded
good
Mick.
fun.
Yeah.
And if you guys at home are listening and you think Mace has done better than Mick, send us a reply, send us a DM, any platform, and just say Mace is better than Mick. That's it.
Yeah.
And then Mick will see this in Canada and he'll probably cry himself to sleep.
I
But
hope I ruin Mick's holiday. That's
do
the
you
whole
reckon you're
point.
going to end his podcast career?
I hope so. He's holding cast back, I say.
He could be.
Thanks,
So, yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share it to your mates just so we
Yeah.
can prove this episode is the best.
This is
And
the best episode yet. But
Yeah.
I think that'll do us.
That will do us for now.
Beauty.
Enjoy your
All
new
right,
year.
have a
Merry
good week,
Christmas,
guys. Enjoy.
Let's
See ya.
See ya.